Sir, look at these readings. By Dustin Knopf. Sir, look at these readings. Fat woman with a paper dress taps at what seems to our eyes to be a kind of sea monkey bowl, like she's trying to wake a lizard in a zoo aquarium. It must be an advanced, we live underground computer that we wouldn't understand, like a caveman wouldn't understand the show Wheel of Fortune. Honestly, stop reading. You won't understand. Don't be pissy. This is not over your head, it's just not in your head. His don't give a fuck is off the charts. Close-up of what looks like a waterlogged Cheerio floating by. A man that looks like his trash bag head has been tied up into Ed Grimley's hair looks close with one missing sewer lid eye. Martha, we haven't seen levels of I don't give a fuck like this since you had your miscarriage. She breathed just a little more than normal. The man continued, Don't be like that. It was your fault after all. And you tried to ruin Jangle History Month for everyone with your whimpering. Think of others. Sometimes you are a bitch. I write. My codex of not caring in a language that only uses one character, a flatline. You can find, if you follow it forever, Ouroboros. I came out of the womb like a crashing plane's oxygen mask. Sick of you, trying to redact me into your life, glue me over your husband in the wedding picture. Your father, when he held you up into the orange water to drown into swirling incense smoke, like that book written by that Fight Club guy about rich people saving Jesus' sex addict son, Choke. All our ancestors at one point were the same. So we can fuck. My ribs are a panic room, not letting me in. Crack your window at night, and I will be over you like Newt. A bottomless falling dream. Come into me. Oh, you look at me like a dog looks at his locked out of the house master. Through the window, the whole band will squeeze in like toothpaste, trombones and loose keys all along your body. You will love it like your favorite cock, the one that you pretended was yours. Opened all the doors into big meeting. Monocles were dropped in teacups. I dry hump the air in my sleep, thinking of you. I woke with a massive heart-on, one that needed to be leeched and bled. 3 beds in a hotel room. One had my secretary and her kid. One with an intel officer from work. She's from Taiwan, has fake tits, believes in Asian ghosts, and she was the one that found her father's dead body when she was a little girl. That is all you need to know to grow her again in a test tube. I promised my secretary that when I got back from the Aleppo, I would go on a trip with her and her kid. I was supposed to translate and carry bags. She had a filthy mouth. She talked dirty around her doped-up DJ autistic, would have been the turkey in Animal Farm if they had one, kid. He learned to throw a football from one boyfriend and how to drive and sniff a line from another. If he looked up during a storm and saw no bottom to the sky, he would drown. You had to hit him like an old jukebox to stop him from skipping. She wants me to be his father, and the Tia girl wanted me to be her father too. Should I show them how to ride a bike or the Stations of the Cross? Station 11 is a Boko Haram boy trying to hold up an AK-47. His head is too big. It is held up with rope by death angels. He looked at me, and he is still looking at me. I would dream of him, but tonight I dreamed I fucked you till you felt Panthalassa pour out of you. I pulled on your hair and your eyes rolled like a slot machine. I was in a plane over the Indian Ocean power went out. It was so quiet. And I didn't care. I was going down. Everyone fakes states of minds to write. A poem is the truth hiding behind taboo. Once all taboo is gone, where the fuck will you hide? Will you give in to me? I hear the fuzz of the three of them talking, and two more in the room. Some Germans playing cards and talking about Israel. I can only grab on to the word good. I say good? What the fuck is good? Holding the train for a beautiful woman, making the other 30 normal people late? Stories are never about good people. Beauty and the Beast and every Disney movie is about a bunch of aristocrats fucking over the poor who know scarcity. Do you fucking know scarcity? Fuck no. You know 50 types of beers and wines and how to plate and pair bullshit. You are raping man. You do not deserve to live. You should be dragged into the streets like the French women that danced and drank with the Nazis during the war. How fucking dare you say a word? I fame thee for a home that never was. On the tar pits I sank. I remember the black coming up through the cracks of the floorboards and the heater vents. My brother's face was stuck in the tar. He reached for me like a chemtrail in a nuclear war. I climbed, and I still am climbing, leaving everyone behind. It's the only way to live. Open road, away from where you've been. I never want to see you again. Your world is small and has never met the real big old world. Its arms stretches forever in a metric expansion of space. We all just get bigger and newer. You, the Zugzwang to me, I, the Schluss Panik from you. I can hear pipes and where the shit goes. You never go where the shit goes. You live above survival. The trail you are on, the rock that fell on K, the cross that cannot be held up. I can't figure out if I'm in New York, remembering Mexico, or in Mexico, remembering New York. The girl in bed with the track marks. All the graves of people I knew are sticking out, like cigarettes in an ashtray outside of an ER, crooked, crushed, and wet in the desert. That dress would not let go. I want to beat those Germans' heads into mashed potatoes. My time will come. Historically, law can hold people like me back for only so long. Law keeps the weak safe in their beds. They are not human. Man was not meant to be so weak. You shame your ancestries. What a waste of the cycle of sex and survival you are. I once saw a duck get pulled under by something I felt. I felt a Klauensnot when you caught me loving you. I see the mountains out the window. Bronze Age man crossed those mountains without knowing there was an end. There was Europe. Do I wish the clubfoot dreamers made it over? That's what dreaming of a better world is. The graveyard of our weak ancestors that didn't make it. Should I have left something out? God, I meditate on you. No oil, gong, hands, thought soothes me. I want to live in your walls with the wires, pipes, rat kingdom, and asbestos. I will watch you get ready in the mirror and give up at night until you get so tired of not figuring out the clues in your escape room, you backpfeifen yourself to me.